Okay, I'm going to start over this way. Tell me, what's it like as the self? Anyone? Yeah.
I'm so unique and so different, and nobody should challenge me, or I need to be protected.
Okay. I'm unique, I'm special, nobody should challenge me, I need to be protected. Okay. Anybody else? Yes?
Very much defined.
You're very defined. You have very specific characteristics in your separateness. Somebody else? Yeah?
I feel really heavy.
You feel heavy?
Yes.
Like responsibility or...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I saw another hand. I guess you were brushing your hair. Yes, back there, I'm sorry.
I got, you are not me and I am not you.
Yeah, you are not me and I am not you. There's a big fat line right between here and there. And this is me and that's you, and it's quite clear there's a separation and a difference. Yes, anybody else? The voice of the self. Yes?
I fight against things.
You fight against things.
The way things are.
You fight against the way things are because the self wants them to be different.
And I don't want any help.
And you don't want any help. Okay, good. Yes?
I want things.
You want things for the self. You want things. Yeah. Yes?
I'm isolated.
You're isolated. Alone? Separate? Okay. Does that make you afraid?
I think there's fear, and there's also that need to protect the self.
Okay, there's fear, the need to protect the self. What happens if you don't protect the self?
You lose it.
What's that feel like?
You don't know who you are.
You don't know who you are if you don't protect yourself. What's it feel like to think of losing the self?
It's terrifying.
Terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying, very scary. Yes.
Naked.
You're naked.
Naked.
Very vulnerable. Yeah. Yes.
I need love and acceptance.
You want to be loved. You want to be accepted. Is that hard to do, to get?
You gotta fight, I guess. You gotta fight for it.
You got to fight for it. Yes.
For me, it seems like I'm something that I'm remembering.
Ah,
Right?
you're something you remember.
It's like a reoccurring, or yeah,
So you're sort of an idea.
yeah. But I'm grateful that I'm me. Like I'm grateful that I have a vessel.
It's nice to be you
Right.
when you remember who you are.
Right.
Yeah. Anyone else? Yes.
There are all these other people out there, and none of them understand me.
She said there are all these other people out there and none of them understand me. Yeah.
Made up of a bunch of parts.
A lot of parts make you up. Yes.
When I gain, someone else loses.
Ah.
And vice
Yeah.
versa.
When I gain, somebody else loses. When I lose, somebody else gains. Yeah.
I really want a cool house I can live in the rest of my life. I've got it right in my mind, and when I'm in it, God, am I going to be happy?
Great, that's fabulous. He's got a great house in mind. He's going to be there. He's going to be happy. That's going to take care of it. At the end of it, yes.
Yeah, I have a huge list of desires
Ah,
and aspirations.
George has a huge list of desires and aspirations, things he wants.
Of all kinds.
All kinds.
But I don't see any way I'm going to get them by being this.
Oh, ooh, that sounds...
It's hard.
So he says he doesn't know how he's going to get those things he wants by being George. And that's kind of hard. That's kind of unpleasant. It's disappointing, isn't it?
I'm enraged.
Oh. He's enraged. Yes, over there, I'm sorry.
I crave things like a snake.
You crave things.
Like a snake, yeah.
Like a snake.
A snack.
Oh, sorry. You crave a snack. Yeah, you crave them. You want something. Really in a very greedy kind of way, don't you? Yes.
Yeah, I get really jealous and competitive. Can't get out of that.
Get jealous, competitive, can't get out of
I
it.
live in houses.
Yes. Yes. Well,
I just thought, well, I don't really know what is self. I'm not knowing. But then I thought of how other people have defined me, and then some things came up, like mountains or going hard.
so you don't know who you are until you listen to how other people define you, huh? You let other people tell you who you are?
Well, I'm kind of okay with not really knowing, but then when I kind of tried to come up with a definition, that's what I came back to.
So whatever other people reflect back to you, you take in as indicating who you are. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I'm inadequate.
You're inadequate. Inadequate. How's that feel?
Not good.
Not good. Yeah. That's sort of like what George was saying. Is my ambitions are unachievable. Yes.
The way I look does not reflect the way I feel.
Ah. The way I look does not reflect the way I feel. Yes.
I'm only responsible for my own thoughts, and even when I try to have responsibility for anything else, or think that I can try to feel responsible for anything else, it never gets that far, never gets outside of me.
So you just feel responsible for yourself, essentially, not for anybody else. Yes.
Nothing's ever good enough, but I'm going to try hard to get it. But I'm afraid that one day I'm just going to get frustrated and give up.
So he says nothing's ever good enough, but he's going to try hard to get it. But he's really afraid that someday he's going to get frustrated and give up on it. Okay, so that's the self. Maybe yes. Was this back there?
Afraid of failure.
You feel like a failure?
Afraid. He's afraid.
Afraid of failure. Afraid of failure. Failure is very scary, isn't it? Yes.
So many limitations.
Ooh. So many limitations. Well, very limited. Yes.
I know she couldn't live without me, though.
She couldn't live without herself. Okay. Yes.
For me, the longest time I've tried to be someone else that I'm not, and I really don't know who myself is.
Ah. So she says for the longest time she's tried to be somebody else. Somebody that somebody else wants her to be. And she doesn't really know who she really is. Yeah.
A lot of times I really enjoy myself.
Good. You enjoy just being yourself, huh?
Yeah.
It's great.
I have a good time. Yeah.
It's kind of nice, isn't it? Sometimes you... Yes.
I just am content.
Ah.
I'm okay with however I feel.
Okay, so she says she's just content. So let me, if I might, can I speak to another voice? In this voice, I'd like you to speak from the voice of no self. No self. Whatever is not self. And just sit with that for a moment. No self.